All right, welcome back to the Losers Bracket Finals. Maven here, joined by Mr. X. And before we get started here in game number 2, let's take a look at an upcoming schedule for MLG.TV. We got a lot of great stuff coming up as you get a shot there of Theory. He's been playing fantastic all week, but starting tonight, we do have the CEVO League Season 6 playoffs. That'll be followed. We have a lot of Call of Duty coming up here over the coming weeks. Yeah. February 28th through March 1st, with the Call of Duty Champs 2015 EU Regional Final, which you will be partaking in. And March 6th through 8th will be the North American side of things, which should be a fantastic time for us.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching a ton of Call of Duty over the next few weeks.
Yeah,
ton of COD. Something interesting, Terrace S&D coming up next, but we want a little backtrack. Losing that Game 5 to Optic, and then losing that close one to Denial. I think as a player, looking at it from that perspective, you would almost want to get kind of blown out by Optic in that Game 5, and then you can kind of just laugh it off like, whatever. But to lose 2 Heartbreakers back to back, you got to be really down on yourself. Yeah,
you're having nightmares for the next several days. But let's take a look at the key. Let's take a look at the key player matchup here for game number 2. You're gonna have Theory of TK and JCap of Denial. Matt, break down the numbers for me.
Theory with a 1.20 S&D KD, 19% first blood, 25% last man standing. Cap with a 1.11, 23% first blood, 31% last man standing. I think these guys could be the key player matchup for almost any game mode for this series because whichever one plays good, that's a huge addition to a team. Cap has been really up and down. I mean, when he was on Envy, or Orlando didn't look good at all, but he's come out this weekend and played phenomenal.
Well, Puckett said he is feeling TK in this one. I'm going with Denial just because Clay has been so dominant in S&D. Here, take a look at this. Looney has a 1.41 S&D KD this tournament. Clay has a 1.31. So Clay struggled a little bit in the last series because he was at 1.71, I think, last time we brought up that stat.
Yeah, he had a ridiculous, 16-4 game, but then the last one we casted, he struggled a little bit in S&D. I want to start off board with Looney, see what he does off the break here on the defensive side of things.
And we'll see if JCap's been Mr. Clutch in S&D so far this weekend. We'll see if he can keep it up today. Obviously, this is their most important series thus far.
Oh, without a doubt. Let's see if he's running. Yep, he's going to be running an overkill sniper. So this map, we see a lot of sniper play, and you're going to see Cap pick up that first blood onto Goonjar. But, Looney trying to challenge that mid-map, and Denial's being so aggressive towards that side.
And Looney just had to get out of dodge as like he said, the pressure is coming, and he's eventually going to fall. Sharp going to be the last man alive against JCap and Attach. Sharp not able to pick up that player, so it is still going to be a 1 versus 2. If he would have been able to get that one, it would have been huge.
Oh, it would have been huge if he's able to pick up that kill. He can just dip out and then just kind of play the clock, but looks like that Denial going to go for this bomb plan. I love this play because once you get bombed down, you can just kind of sit back to back, cross each other, and then just pick up an easy kill.
Yeah, the pressure just intensifies on Sharp here. Once the bomb is planted, he's got 35 seconds to work with. He's going to have to pull off a miracle here. He's able to get one, though. Incredible shots there. Did he see that last player? I think he did. He knows where he is. He has a grenade come in. I think he's going to just stun himself. But let's see the push. Here it comes. I don't think he had eyes on him when he rotated there. He's not sure which side he's on, but he pushes in and he will fall.
And I believe that is Attach that's going to pick up that kill. And me and Ben talk all the time. Attach, one of the best 1v1 players in Call of Duty. He plays a ton of 1v1 GB tournaments. I imagine he wins them all because he's absolutely dominant in those 1v1 situations.
Yeah, for being a young player, he's got nerves of steel in those scenarios. Able to clutch that up and one that I thought Sharp was going to win that. I thought he had the better timing on the engagement, but fantastic play by Attach as we're going to switch things up here. Will be a 1-0 lead for Denial.
Yeah, I switched things up to Replays. I was going to go on with Attach, but Replays one of the best snipers in Call of Duty, and he's going to go push down pretty far down. Don't really like that position for a sniper. I think if you want to sit up top, you're able to jump up, see pretty much everything on the map. It would have been a much better spot. Played way too aggressive with that sniper.
Well, yeah, as soon as he scoped in, he was basically already getting tagged up. Theory able to pick up one. It's going to be a 2 versus 2. He's getting pushed here. He did get eyes. I believe that was Clayster. That was down low. He'll be headshot immediately by Looney. JCap in a 1v2. We've seen him clutch several of these. Let's see if he can do it. Able to get one and dip out. A little bit different than what we saw from Sharp. He sees the player there with bomb. He's going to challenge. A great shot. 1 versus 2 for a Cap. He's been playing amazing.
And that was a Cap versus Theory 1-on-1 right there. And I think you see Theory, he's going to jump up and try and actually just get a snipe off. And once he misses that, he's pretty much dead at that point,
That's, I don't know if he just felt, with having to get the bomb down, if his best option there was challenging. If he hit that shot, he would have been a stud, but unfortunately comes up a little short.
I mean, you figure the position that he was going to have to fight out of if he went to go plant bomb is he's going to have that ASM one down there. Cap can pretty much watch it pretty far with that bow. It's going to be a difficult shot to hit from down low up top with an ASM versus a bow.
All right, we'll be on with Sharp here. He was stuck in a 1v2 the previous offensive round. Theory and Goon going to pick up 2. They're going to be, sorry, replay. That, okay. I'm trying to read out the kill feed there, and everyone just drops within 5 seconds.
They tried to push B, and they got shut down, and then Replay's last one alive with that bomb, just tried to sit in that corner over by that tunnel. And he's
guys,
taken out
leave me
quick.
alone. I'm hiding. But they will sniff it out there, able to take out Replays. What are you looking for in this next round, Matt?
Well, TK gets on the board, stops a little bit of the momentum for Denial. Going to look for Denial, put it back in their favor. Going to have Replays. He's going to have a much better game. Starting off 0-3, not the normal start we would see from him.
Yeah, he's going to have to turn it around here. JCap leading the way for Denial at 4-2 on the other side. Theory 4-2. Replays is going to be sniping. You talked about how good of a sniper he is in this game. He hasn't really had a chance to get it going as we're going to be in an early 3-on-3.
So Clay is rocking that laser sight. Something we see Hook use all the time. Says he doesn't like quick draw. Would like to know Clay's class. Next time we go on board with him, we'll definitely cycle through that. But Theory looks like he's going to be able to get this bomb down fairly easily.
He's on a 4 streak. Let's see if he can keep it locked down. Like you said, he will be the bomb carrier. He has this snipe. He's been going for these jump starts, and he hits that one. He gets sniped by Replays at the same time, but still, that was his 5th kill in a row. He's currently 7-3.
And, the players from TK pretty spread out. They're going to have to get together, work together. On the offensive side, you get that bomb down. You're able to just kind of sit in corners opposite each other, pick off those easy kills, but they're very spread out right now.
All right, we'll see Replays playing it slow here. You see, via the COD vision, bomb carrier right down below him here. He's going to peek this corner with the sniper, and the timing is to play this over. No, he will get dropped.
He had no exo ability at all in that class. You looked at that bottom right, no overclock, no mute, nothing from Replays. He tried to make as little sound as possible. I imagine Goon heard him fall to his left, and he was able to pick up that easy kill.
Well, yeah, he pretty much crawled the entire way there, but then made a bunch of noise outside as he was actually going to engage, and Goon able to win that gunfight as we are tied up 2-2. If you are just tuning in, this is the losers bracket final. Denial able to take an incredibly close game 1 hard point. Let's see if TK can answer back.
Looks like Denial coming off on this offensive side. They're going to play this one a little bit slow, which works into TK's favor. TK team, kind of all teamwork. They have so many talented individual players, but nothing that's really going to overwhelm you. You want to just kind of push them. That's really how you kind of go about beating them as a team. You just want to take the aggression to them, make them play at a faster pace than they're comfortable with. Right now, Denial playing exactly into the hands of TK.
We'll see. Looney got tagged up early, wisely rotated back out. We'll get eyes on with Goon here at pool. Playing it safe. He actually got caught from behind pretty much immediately. Just didn't have the angle on JCap there.
No, didn't have the angle on him at all. And it looks like Bomb still playing very far back for Denial. Going to wonder what they're going to try and do here. Only 40 seconds left.
All right, we'll watch this one play out. Sharp playing very patient. I saw him for just a second. Not able to hit the snipe. He's going to try and jump up, get his eagle on. Not able to pick off that player. It is going to be a 3-on-3. We're watching Cap now. You already saw him clutch up earlier. Great shots there. Able to light one up. Turn. Should be able to pick up a second. Gets him weak, though. Will get the assist for attach. It's going to be a 2 versus 1. Sharp in his second 1v2.
Yeah, JCap's had a phenomenal game so far. 6-3, double positive. Looks like Sharp, he's going to be jumping up. He's going to take out one. He's got 2 players to his left. He's going to be taken out. Denial with another round win on the board to take the lead, 3-2.
And JCap able to close it out yet again. He's playing fantastic so far in this one. On the other side, Theory up to 7-4. JCap 7-3 on a 3 streak. And that was, I believe, he was able to get 3 there in that round.
It's interesting because we said pregame, JCap and Theory, the 2 X factors, they're both playing well.
Yeah,
and then you have Clay and Looney who have been, your standout players in S&D. They're both having, pretty bad games.
Yeah, Clay at 2-5. Again, he had that 16-14 game, which was absolutely crazy. And he's that kind of guy, when he gets a couple big kills and starts to get energetic, starts to get pumped up, you'll just see him thrive and play off of that. But honestly, it's not needed right now as JCap is leading the way. They do have a 1-round advantage, 3 versus 2.
Yeah, so let's go on board with Theory. He's going to be that bomb carrier for TK, and they're going to try and rotate this one pretty strong over to B. Would not be surprised to see them push this pretty hard. As you see Goon, he's going to draw first blood on attach.
So they will be down a man early. Is Denial. We're watching Theory, trying to get eyes. There's a player basically, as soon as he comes out, he should get caught. Yep, he is going to get picked off. Looney going to be stuck at a 1v3.
But
so
he's so far away from everybody else.
Yeah, and despite the fact they got the first blood, the next 3 kills fell to Denial.
I mean, they were able to take attach out right away. Yeah. Right there. shocked they didn't just kind of strong-arm beast, so to speak, you know, just run all 4 players at it and just trade those kills. But you know, Looney playing so far away from the rest of his teammates.
Well, he's got time here, about 35 seconds, but he's got to start to make some moves. He hasn't had eyes on really anybody yet as he's rotating out around to the B side now. You see all the players of TK basically prone outside of, I'm sorry, all the players of Denial basically all prone except for Clay, who's going to be covering at B.
But you have to know kind of who's alive and who's dead, obviously. You say that and it's like, oh, that's kind of dumb. What do you mean? But you know, Looney never really would take the bomb for TK. So you have to assume that lump of players that you just killed, the bomb is down at somewhere. You know, he might not have been able to see it, but you have to assume bomb is down in that situation. With Theory or Sharp are alive, you might have to play both sites a little bit more. But when you had 3 kills over at that B bomb site, you pretty much knew the bomb's down.
Replay's heating up. Hits another disgusting snipe as he does take a 4-2 advantage here, Matt. And looking through it, it's still JCap leading the way. Theory hasn't picked up a kill in a couple rounds here.
What is Clay doing? Let's see what Clay's up to.
Looks like he is going to be busting out the sniper. Let's see if he can get the original pick. He didn't see anybody cross.
And he's going to have one in his sights. He spotted Sharp, and it looks like he's going to get super aggressive down here on the site.
Yeah, he's pushing in. Let's see the time. It works out. Great shots there. He didn't even get hit by Sharp's bullets. It is going to be a 3 versus 3, though, as Looney answers right back, and he's going to be rotating back poolside. Yeah,
and you see the player I have lit up is Theory, and Clay is going to be able to find him. Looks like Cap, though. He's going to have 2 players. It's going to be a 2-on-2. JCap and Clayster going up against Looney and Goon. Clay going to be in 1v1 against Goon. JCap just went down to Looney right there. That was a very difficult play.
All right, let's watch the play here. He's in 1v1, and he saw the play for just a second. Didn't really get tagged up at all, though. He's going to get aggressive, continues to push, and he's going to get it. And now you hear Clay. He's getting fired up now. That's what I think he needed that one.
He played that so aggressive right here on Goon. I think Goon probably had a bow. You can kind of see here in the ending kill cam. It looks like he did. Very smart play by Clay. You can't let Goon get away in that situation. Has that ASM-1, just decided to be aggressive on him.
Yeah, I mean, that's the reason he's going to push. He has that close-range weapon, and he even got, I think, a headshot with the original hip fire and was able to melt Goon there. 1 round away from taking a 2-0 lead in this series, and that would be devastating for TK.
Let's see what Looney's going to do off the break here. He's going to pretty much do what he's been doing every round. He's going to use that overclock ability, get cross-map. Now he's going to try and make a big play here on the flank.
And they know Replays has been sniping pretty much every round in the back. But
straight by 2 people.
Yep, not able to get through, but it is 2v2. Teammates are going to be trading here. Goon and Theory versus JCap and Attach. We're on board with Theory, who started out really strong but hasn't got a kill in, I think, 4 or so rounds.
Yeah, he's struggled a little bit, and it looks like they're going to go all the way back and just going to backtrack this bomb. It's interesting, you know, on the Denial side, on defense, they're both going to stack that A side.
All right, Theory has the sniper here, 50 seconds remaining. He does, again, have the bomb as well, so they'll have to try and work the plant. You see via the COD vision, both players were by A. It looks like they're going to rotate together slowly towards B.
Yeah,
that's what both sides are doing, actually.
Yeah, you have both teams, you know, sticking together, and something we didn't see in that previous round, you know, where TK lost, Looney was kind of cross-map, now changing their game up, staying closer together.
And this is all going to come down to timing, really, as I think they're going to be pushing about the same time. Goon gets his 3rd. I think this would be for the ace. Yep, he has the 3. He had the 2-piece earlier, picked up that one as well. If he can clean up Attach, it is for the ace with 20 seconds remaining.
Yeah, so Attach, he's going to be playing that one site. He has to know that they're rotating over. Surprised we're not seeing a little bit more aggressive play over towards that A site.
Well, he's got to know, and I mean, now he should be aware that they've obviously rotated, so he's going to have to jet across. You do see on the minimap the rotation is coming. He has a snipe. He has an ASM-1. Let's see how he plays this one out.
Yeah, I think he's going to just try and push this straight into sight. I believe he saw Goon when he jumped before. He definitely saw Theory there. He's going to get a hit marker. He's going to have to be super aggressive. He should just push straight down, because if he lets the guys from TK get back to that spawn and they can watch the bomb from there, it's pretty much a round over.
There's 1v1, and it is going to be against Theory. Goon was not able to get the ace, but he will be dropped.
That was dangerous. Once the Attach got in there into that 1v1, you didn't know what was going to happen, but Theory played that smart, just backed out, went out the other side of the door. Attach had really no idea what was going to go on. I think Attach thought he was going to challenge out that front side, but Theory playing that extremely smart coming out the back.
Yeah, and Theory knew that. Again, he's had a rough couple of rounds. Goon's really been the one that's turned it up for TK. He had 2 kills, I believe, the round before, had 3 in that one. He's out to 10-6, first player to get into double digits.
Yeah, Goon's had a phenomenal series, a phenomenal event. You really need Looney to step it up, though, for TK. We're going to highlight him on that mini-map as you see now. Just hucking nades over that spawn, just trying to get some players off the bat.
All right, we'll keep it on with JCap, who has been playing great throughout this one. 9-5 right now, leading Denial. They're 1 round away from a 2-0 lead. Hasn't really got eyes on anyone yet.
No, and you have Attach. I mean, he's the only one for Denial that's making any type of movement.
Yeah, they're all basically at their
Everybody just playing so far back. They're just going to let Attach play and try and roam and get a pick.
Well, we've talked about this map. I mean, this is one where it can be very risky to plant. A lot of times you'll see players playing their life, just playing for the pick, running 4 snipers. We've seen a lot of that, and Attach is going to be pushing out to pull. He's going to be the first one here, I think, to get aggressive. Yeah,
and I like this play straight through that middle. You see the sniper shot comes in. It's a miss. Attach pushing straight down. He's going to be taken out. Theory, he's going to have to rotate all the way over from B. Had him highlighted. Has to know the aggression from Denial's coming over towards A.
And TK's got a little bit of a pinch here on the bomb carrier. He should have help for someone to clean that up, but actually JCap's going to end up taking out Theory. Looney answers back for 3 plays. Another 2v2 here. Cap's got 1 below him. Can he get this? Dips in the pool, able to win that gunfight. Clutch as always is Cap. 1 left alive. It's Looney.
Yeah, and Looney, he's just going to try and escape and get out of there. Looked like Clay was really right on him on that hot pursuit, but looks like Clay and Cap going to play for that bomb.
Well, they got to get straight over and get it down. They don't have time to work with here. Looney knows where they're at. If he can stop this, that's it.
Yeah, and it's going to be JCap who's going to try and get those shots. He's going to get shots at Looney, and he's able to take him out. JCap with an absolutely huge play there to give Denial that victory. And if you're TK, JCap's been playing amazing. If you're TK, I mean, can you lose these games any closer? It's just it's tough to watch.
All he had to do was get around the corner. And then it was, what, 5-4 game. If he could just get around the corner. But Captain Kaplan.
Cap with absolutely massive 12-5 had a phenomenal game.
All right, well, that was incredible, incredible stuff. Fun one to watch and to cast, but let's see the thoughts from Benson and Puckett down on analysis.
Thanks, guys. I was really surprised there. Last time, TK, they got a bunch of the snipes. Those were the first bloods that I thought made them so strong at Terrace. Didn't really get too many opportunities. Denial, we saw Theory for almost a whole round, was just trying to get a pick on JCap. JCap not showing himself, the patient play from Denial, Attached never really moving out of his position. They kind of just out-strategized and outplayed that TK lineup. Their aggressive playstyle definitely didn't pay off.
Yeah, it really didn't. You know, you see JCap having a great game as well, finishing 12-5. He's having probably one of his best events that I can really think of for a very long time.
Right.
He's really stepped up to the plate when his team has needed him the most. But you know, going back to that SMD, you have to start thinking, is it playing? I mean, I said to you while we were watching the game, is this going to start playing on TK's mind? You know, they lost a round 11 S&D. Then they lose a hardpoint game by seconds. That takes a lot out of you, especially in terms of energy. And you pointed out a great point about Prophecy back at Columbus. Similar thing kind of happened to them. They just kind of ran out of energy. They spent so much in the winners bracket final that it just kind of wasn't there.
Yeah, a lot of times we see that team from the losers bracket make a late run. They win the losers bracket finals and then go through. The team coming from the winners bracket, that adrenaline drops and it becomes so difficult. But JCap, that was the story of game number 2 for me.
It really was.
Clayster's been on point all day long. JCap's been on point all day long. It's going to get scary coming into game number 3 now. Ben, what are we about to see next?
So we're going to go over to some uplink comeback. Yes, everyone's favorite uplink map, that's for sure. You know, looking at the stats, really, it's pretty much even. This is just going to come down to, I think, whoever just obviously plays the map the better. But momentum. I think they're now going to get 3-0.
This is where the momentum starts if you're TK fans.
They need it right now.
Number 3 uplink, just like in the Optic series. Can they do it in back-to-back matches? We'll find out after this.